Yo, what's up, everybody?
Hello?
Hopefully, I'm able to be heard on this side. Let me see.
Can you
Hopefully,
guys
everything
hear
is.
us? Can you guys hear us?
Let me, I think they should be able to hear. Let me check.
Okay. I tried to
Yeah,
fix
we're good.
the quality,
Hey,
but
everybody!
the quality won't fix itself. So we're gonna do
A lot
720p.
of tinkering around with the streaming stuff. Yeah, that's why it took a little bit longer for us for the game to. I mean, not the game, the stream to start. Hey, everybody. I am your co host, Ernie C3, and Epic Tank, of course, being the main proprietor going on with build mode stuff. And it looks like we are doing stream number 4 of Updating Piggy. So, you
Alright
guys know
guys.
how this works.
So you should be able to see my screen.
Yeah, yeah, screen's visible on my end too.
I mean the quality shouldn't be that bad. But whatever. Okay, so the first item decoration will be a helicopter.
Ooh. Jace, Skims comes in with a donation saying, "Huge fan. Can you make camp bot NPCs like Mary, Ben, etc.?" Mary and Ben. Wait,
Um
are
oh
those
yeah,
camp
from
NPCs?
camp.
Oh, you mean like the
Those are
soldiers?
similar to the yeah.
Yeah. I
That's
didn't know they had names.
a good idea. I'll note it down. But for this stream, we're just gonna do decorations because they're easier to show.
Yeah. So just so everybody knows, it's just going to be decorations, not going to be any events or stuff like that. Only decorations for today's stream that are getting added. So if you got any good decoration suggestions, let us know in chat. Also, the helicopter. Helicopter is super cool. It's always something that I've had my eye on in the outpost. Super detailed, and with the new prop block, if that was added in as a decoration, it'd be pretty good. You could take an NPC, use the prop block on it to turn it into a helicopter, and then you could put it up in midair, walking on some invisible blocks with some power, or not power, patrol points. And you can actually make it look like a helicopter's flying around the sky. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm doing the hitbox right now, and you can't see it on the stream, but Roblox Studio just updated everything, and I have no idea where any of the buttons are. So I'm trying to figure out how to set the scale properties.
Yeah, it's a real shame they they redid everything. It's like when someone else, cleans up your room or your desk, you got to go rediscover where everything is. It's terrible.
Okay, I got it. So this is the hitbox. Um, Here we go. I found it. So what we do is we scale it on a 4.5 grid, and we need to fit the helicopter inside. So I'm gonna have to rotate it. I'll keep the size the same, but I have to orient it a little bit. And again, I don't know where any of the buttons are anymore. Oh,
It's
here
gonna
we
be a
go.
real large decoration.
I think this is even, or I mean,
I think it is. Hide the block, and maybe if it lines up with the base, but it should be. I mean, it's lining up with the block itself. You just gotta center it.
might be a little off. Hold on.
Minecraft ship says, "What about 3D dirt or trash stuff?" Don't we already? Yeah, we already have
I'm
garbage
pretty sure
bags.
you
And
can use
technically, yeah,
the texture block to make Minecraft stuff.
yeah, you can.
Okay, this looks pretty even to me. So I think we're good. So
Yeah,
now
you just line it up with the guns.
what we do is more plant decoration. Sure. After this we'll go through some of the maps and we'll
Minitoon Fan
chat.
99 says, "Skip intro button, also high tank."
Skip intro. You mean when you start the game as an owner? Maybe I could see that. I
That'd be
think I
pretty
wanted
cool.
that,
Yeah.
but I'm
Yeah.
not sure what happened exactly.
Can't tell how many times I've seen people with their Piggy says explanation cutscenes that just play every single time. It's horrible. Hamburger comes in with the $2 donut.
Thank you, Hamburglar. Um, Here we go. I figured out how to scale this. So we'll fit it in like this. It should fit, but I might have to adjust all the
Yeah, you can always check the
properties.
transparency of the hitbox. I just didn't think it would be so wide
Yeah,
or
so I
expected to
think
be.
what I'll do to make this not really annoying is I'll have the hitbox here, but I'll let these parts peek out just a little bit, so it
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
doesn't make it too annoying.
Do they have Does the helicopter have collision on?
Um, the way oh, that's okay because of how just the limitations. If I have collisions, the whole thing, the hitbox will have to be like much larger.
Oh yeah.
So for right
Honestly,
now,
yeah.
they're well. We hold on. I can manually add collisions, but let
You
me just
can,
center
but
this.
it might yeah. It might be better if it was off because you could put some NPCs standing still inside it to look like they're in the helicopter, maybe. So it might be fine how
Yeah,
it is.
with this item, I'm not too worried about the hitbox
Yeah.
because of just the way it is. But like, it looks like it might be tilted down. Actually, I don't know. See, this is a weird
Oh
one.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Or maybe it's just I can't tell actually. No, it's definitely tilted.
That looks better. I think this looks pretty good actually. So here's the decoration with the hitbox. And what I do is um I take a part like a previous decoration as like a template. So here's like the bed, and I'm gonna just rename it to I guess a helicopter. So give me 1 sec.
Makes it a lot easier when you just copy and paste little shortcuts like that. It's pretty nice. Let me see. How about something from the RBB map? Yeah, I don't know what's up with the deck. I think it's some stuff from the no, no, no. I'm thinking of the dance arcade game, but that was an Epic Tanks concept game. It wasn't a main Piggy. Let's see, let's see.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is
By the way, everyone in
group
chat, just
this.
keep in mind, Epic Tank's just going to be adding decorations for today. It's no events, no
Yeah,
NPCs and stuff
just
like that.
decorations.
Just decorations.
Okay, so we have this part as the helicopter, and then this is our the hitbox part. So I set the properties, and then I make this invisible. Make sure it has no collision. Gotta make sure it's anchored, or else it's gonna fall under the map. Okay. See, they keep moving the buttons around, so I'm like learning how to navigate
I'm
Studio,
hoping they didn't change like the keybinds or anything, because that would be even worse.
and we're gonna make this colorable. Not material, but just the color.
Awesome. Yeah, so it works very similar to the build mode car, where you can change the color, but you can't add any textures to it. Chad, let me ask you guys something. Actually, later. All right, so
Okay, I'm
he's
gonna
adding in.
try to give this some makeshift collisions
Oh yeah, invisible
just to
parts.
make it a little. So I'm just gonna put like a ball in the front here, and then what I can do is spawn
I
in
mean,
another part here, and I will. Here's a cool
wait, wait, wait,
tip.
wait, 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 wait. Actually, instead of doing that, you should just add a hitbox underneath so people can climb inside the plane and stand inside of it.
Oh,
That would be
like
way
over
better.
there. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So get rid of the ball and the flat the cube. Just add like add a cube underneath the plane so people can't go under it, but people can go inside of the plane. So in other words, just give the plane a floor, hitbox floor.
All right. Oh, thank you for the donation. Um, the
Average enemy.
decorations in the trailer were, I think we changed our minds on what we wanted to add, but you could probably see those come in like a new update or another stream like this. Okay, this is gonna be a little difficult. Um, Here, what I
Well,
can
yeah,
do
just
is I can give it a base, but I can't give it perfect collisions.
yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, just add like a thin little rectangle underneath the floor of the helicopter. That way people can climb inside it. Chad, that would be kind of a cool escape though, right? You just put a touch trigger inside of there and you could walk in the helicopter and then, hold out a fuel canister or something for an item trigger and then boom, you just fly away. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, this is a lot better. Yeah. I'm glad that yeah, you're making the hitbox pretty good for this. It's just I remember the rolling chair off the office chair. The office chair is almost impossible to sit in because of the hitbox for it because it makes you like float in midair.
Okay, so
Let's see.
this should be good, and we're gonna test it right now. So
Very good.
I take the helicopter. I have to give it an order. I just give it a random number. So I'll give it 100, and now I have to put it with all the other decorations. And now let's see if it works. It's been a while since I've added decorations to the game.
All right, and let's see where we can find it. You should just open the menu so it's larger.
I really need to add a search bar to this game.
Oh yeah, it'd be so nice.
Okay, I'm not seeing it unless I'm just missing it completely.
Scroll the top, or does it always default to going to the bottom? I know some of them are random.
Oh, it's right here. I completely missed that. See, oh, okay. Here it is.
It's giant.
It's huge.
Oh, that looks so
Okay,
cool.
so this works. I just gotta change. Oh, I'm stuck under it.
You got crushed by the helicopter.
Okay,
Oh,
so
that's so cool.
it's pretty cool. I just gotta. Now that we know it works, we have to fix some of the collisions on this. So if the base is up here, we want to make the primary part, which is the center, near the middle. So
Yeah.
it would be right here, and I'd push it back to probably right here.
Yeah.
So this should
Much
be the
better.
center. So this is the true base. This becomes a hitbox part. And then I'll just hide it because we don't need to see it. Okay, so this looks good. I might be able to just throw in another part in the front just to keep it consistent.
Yeah.
Right about here. And I'll take this part and I'll push it back. So this probably looks good, and then of course I gotta take. Okay, I just lost it. Here it is. I have to push it back here just so you can't like walk out. And I won't add a ceiling just in case, but
Yeah,
this looks pretty good, and I can push this out back a little bit.
pretty
Here,
nice.
um, and yeah, this looks pretty good actually. So
I
we,
didn't think about it until just now, but if you have an NPC disguised with as this decoration with a prop block, I think you could legitimately make a. Oh my god! Wait, you might actually be able to make a rideable helicopter because you can stand in the hitbox while it's moving.
I'm not sure if there are collisions when you're a decoration,
Yeah, that's a good point.
but we'll try
That'll
it
be
out.
like the closest thing we get to like a roller coaster or something, but I'm all for it.
Well, the roller coaster will come eventually. Anyway,
Yeah,
the real
it's
one.
a big complex event, a whole
Okay,
bunch of
so
moving
what we're
parts
gonna
to it.
do is we're gonna, now that we know where it's gonna be, we'll place it down. I'll make it blue. Okay, you can go inside. Looks good. And back here, some collisions. Boom.
Kame
There it
says,
is.
it comes in with the 10
Yes, thank you.
donation,
Thank you.
says this is too big of a request for the stream, but could you sometime add custom NPC traits? Like, for example, only moving when not watched, like a Weeping Angel effect, shooting stunning projectiles, similar to the Mr. P turret, and teleportation.
Hmm.
Doesn't,
Maybe what
I
we
think,
could do is
yeah,
have an NPC where it has a special ability, or it could just be added to the where is it? The custom
the custom
NPC.
NPC list?
There could
Yeah.
be a but like a special action here, and if it gets powered, it would trigger that action. So
Ooh, I like
that
that
might be a
idea.
cool idea. Thank you for giving me that idea. I'm going to try the disguise or the prop hunt block. See if it works with this because
Yeah, yeah.
I haven't used that yet.
It's a lot of fun. I made a video on it if you're ever curious to see all the stuff it can do.
Oh, that's a big list. Here it is. Helicopter,
It's so hard to see on these
color.
tiny UIs.
I'm not sure. I'll make it random. And then here we go. Let's see if this works. Whoa, okay. That's interesting. So it puts it, I'm back here, which I guess is fine. I'm
Did
not
you have it be
exactly
like the
sure how to offset this. Maybe I'll
yeah,
fix
because
that, but
you moved the primary part to the center. So why how did it get back there?
I'm not sure. I
Maybe
actually
that's the
have
center
no
of the
idea
model.
how this game, how the
Oh,
prop block works. Minitune
maybe it's the
added
center
that,
of the model.
but if it becomes an issue, I can try to fix it.
Oh, there's no collision, I don't think, because otherwise you'd be colliding with the base plate.
Oh yeah, there's usually no collision on this stuff, but that's fine. Anyway, so I think the helicopter works. So hold on, let me. Thank you, Minitune fan. Linkable turrets. Yeah, we can do that. I just
Mr. Noah, thank you for the dono. Says hello, Epic Tank. Great job with build mode as always. Please add a Mini Toon Fan 99 roasting over an open fire. Thanks.
oh, okay. That's pretty reasonable. Hold on, let me get in here.
He's actually gonna do it. That's
Let's
crazy.
see. Insert. Yeah, that looks like him, right? So then we want to get our
Yeah.
fire decoration. Let's see here. Boom.
You should have him going up a flight of stairs. Ninfram, thank you
Now he's
for
in the
oh
fire.
here. Ninfram comes in with a dono saying, "Hi Tank, I know that my decoration isn't a lot, but I love the work you do for build mode. It's genuinely amazing."
Um, thank you, Ninja fan. Or I think
So
I said that wrong. Sorry, but Yeah, we're gonna
Memphis comes
make
in with a $2 donation. Says make the effects multiple characters box work with gates. That's a whole other thing. I learned about how the mechanics works.
yeah, I'm not
It's
exactly
something
sure
mini.
how
Yeah,
that new setting works. I've been doing a lot of jailbreak recently and Minitune. I've been updating Piggy. I gotta check how all this new stuff works.
yeah.
But if it's simple, maybe I could do it.
I
I'm gonna
got.
pick a
Oh,
new decoration now.
we
So
should try and go with.
see in
How
the
about we try
chat.
the ladder?
We could do a ladder. I'm not sure about the NPCs. Mini
Hmm.
someone did donate about the plant. So what I'll do is I'll get the plant map and then you guys in the chat can I guess say what you want from the plant because I know there's a bunch of decorations in there. Thank you Cam Gaming for the donation. Um I think the stuff from the seasons will go into the build mode shop, which is now a weekly rotation. So don't worry about that. Um Thank
I
you,
think there's only
Max.
two things from the plant that haven't been added. The wire panel and these tall pillar things with the orange spheres. But other than that, I don't
Yeah,
think
I'm not
there's.
sure, but
Yeah.
let's get the chat. So chat, I'm just gonna go through the plant for like a minute and just say what you want that's not already in the game.
Remember, no events, guys. Yeah, there's where it's just decorations. Pillars, test tubes, the table where the yellow key spawns. Mr. P's hat. Huh. Let me see. The catwalks. How would you turn that into a decoration though?
Oh,
I guess you would have
you
to
guys
get
want
like one section.
the floors here, the glass floors? That might be cool. Um,
Ooh. Maybe make it like one big decoration, but then maybe you have to add the
I
like the
think
slopes
hold
too.
on. You guys really like this bridge, I see.
Hmm.
I'll play around with it. What I think I can do is turn it into a 4x4 or 2x2 or however it
I
works in
see.
here. But
Yeah.
let me let me see. You guys want the glass? Okay, we'll do the glass. So let me just try to figure out. Should we keep the lights on it on the side?
Are they gonna
Probably,
stay
I
enabled?
think.
Yeah, even if they're enabled, that's fine.
Okay, I'll keep the lights on the side. So I guess I should take it from. Hmm. Here, I'll take this one. So we have this part, this part, this part, the glass here, here, here. I think that's I know, and then we can't forget the lights. Well, we'll see
I
about
don't
the
even think.
lights. We'll make sure
Do they even
it
have
works.
light sources? They don't even look like they're on.
I'm not sure. If we'll see, I'll do the floor first, and if the lights work out,
Hmm.
we
Yeah, they
will
could be there if they
do
need
it.
to. If not, that's fine.
Somebody in the chat said any tips for scripting. The dev forum, you can get a lot of resources there, and basically any question you may have, it's probably been asked and answered on there. So you should check it out if you're learning how to script. Okay, here we go. We have. Okay, we're missing some of the flooring, but let me grab that. Oh, we need the walls again. Can't forget that. Okay, if I didn't miss anything, this should be everything. Yeah, that looks good. So I'll copy this. I'll just double check. Okay, nothing was missed. So I'll delete the plant so we can focus here. So this is actually, I think this is metal. It's not actually glass. So we'll play around with it. But let's see. We're going to want to bring these parts. We're going to want to scale them. So I got to slide. Okay, we'll come back to the lights later, actually, just because they're going to get in the way.
Carla comes in with the $5 dono saying, "Hey, oh, it's to me. Hey, Ernie C3, you know that the FNAF Georgie thumbnail, the NPCs are not teleporting anymore. I was wondering if Epic Tank could fix it. Wait. The FNAF Georgie thumbnail? The NPCs are not teleporting anymore? I was wondering. Wait, I'm not sure what you're talking
Oh,
about.
thank you for the donation. Oh, that's a cool text idea. It would probably use the same font.
Ooh, yeah.
Like,
Imagine like a text label block or something. You could change the fonts. That'd be
yeah,
neat.
I think that's a good idea. So now what I'm doing is just trying to fit everything here. It's a little uneven actually, so I might have to do this from
Mirror it
scratch.
over.
Um, okay, here, what I'll do is I'll keep this here and I'll rebuild it. I try to pick the easy stuff, but we always end up going down these long.
It's always a lot more than it seems.
I know. Because you want to make it good, you don't want it to be cheap.
Yeah.
Thank you for the
IDK.
donation.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, from the Metallica map. I think those trucks are also in the RB battle map. Um, yeah, I want to
Obviously
add
purple.
everything you guys are asking for. I want to add. I can only do one thing at a time. So once I finish, I'll try to backtrack a little bit. Um, but the stream, I'm not sure how long we've been live for, but we're probably only gonna do like 3 or 4 decorations. But I'll do more streams like this anyway, so we won't
Sounds
miss
cool.
anything.
Very good. Yeah,
So
the truck
here
seems pretty
we'll
cool.
make this a half. Try to do a half block here, and we'll do it in a grid like this just to make it large.
Yeah, similar to the vents.
Yeah. So what we have to do is figure out how we're gonna hitbox it. So I guess I'll make the border first. I'll group this in a folder. I'll try to be quick with it just so we can do some more
Then
stuff.
Fran comes back in, says, with the dono, says some people are also suggesting the mannequins from the mall. That would be cool too. I wonder, it would be neat if you could put, I was almost like, hey, it'd be
Oh
cool if you could
yeah,
put like
you
your
could
own
like
custom
dress a
shirt and pants.
character maybe.
Yeah.
Thank you, Purple. Yeah, epic stream indeed. This is tricky. I'm trying to think about this. So we have these border parts here. What we need to do is move this on an offset to over here, and then I'll take this part and I'll try to, oops, try to get its color. It's metal, so we need that. We gotta scale it down a lot. Yeah. It's a really bad idea to pick this, but it'll be cool.
Someone in chat says police car. It'd be cool if like Jailbreak ever had like, some kind of collab with Piggy again. It's crazy how long ago it happened. It happened before build mode, I think.
Oh yeah.
Because he
If you
used
guys
to be able
want a
to get
jailbreak
the.
collab, let us know, because it's probably more possible now than ever.
We just need like actual drivable cars. Because I don't even consider the build mode car to even be a vehicle because it's so uncontrollable. But hey, Jailbreak has some pretty good stuff. Yeah, if you guys would be interested, Jailbreak has some pretty cool
Yeah,
stuff
you're probably
now.
not gonna see a jailbreak fully functioning chassis in Piggy, but
Yeah.
see maybe some cool skins. All right, here, this looks good. So I'm gonna put this back. Yeah, they changed all the settings here, so I'm like really slow.
You gotta like relearn everything.
Yeah, so this looks good. I'll put one on this side so I have collisions. So this is like the border here. So I'll group this and then I'll put one on this side. I gotta turn this setting on, bring it over. Here we go. Now I just gotta rotate. Um, for the other side. Here, I'll do this side first since I already have the part here. Yeah, they
Someone in chat says, "Question: Are you ever planning on adding anti-cheat to the game?" I mean, there's technically some anti-cheat in Piggy already, like mainly for like like if you're Piggy and you're teleporting places, but it's kind of
oh yeah.
outdated.
Well, Roblox is working on a new feature. Server, forgot what they call it, but they showed it at RDC, and once that feature is out, Piggy shouldn't be too hard to adopt into it. So you'll see basically all exploits go away once that feature is out.
Didn't Roblox buy Bifron and for like a solid week, all the exploiters are gone, and then after that they all came back?
Yeah, well, this is different
Crazy.
because this changes how, like, this is not just an easy toggle to switch, it changes how characters and everything in the game work. So, particularly the
That's
server
pretty
handles
cool.
everything. Here, what do you guys think about this corner right here? I think it's pretty good.
Perfect. Ninfram comes in with another dono saying, also Tank, just asking because I'm curious, what is wrong with the drivable build mode car? Like, seriously, why does it implode when the material isn't smooth plastic and why does it move like that? That is a question for Mini because I believe Minitoon was the one
Well,
who made that.
it's just the way it was made. I think it was made for the original Intercity game, and it was just kind of old. The it was kind of based off. It was I don't know. It's old, and it uses like default parts for suspension, so it's a little rusty. I guess the material
Oh,
changes some of the properties, so it falls apart. But we'll fix it, so don't worry.
imagine driving or having to drive around inner city with that.
Okay, we got two corners done. Now we gotta bring this to the other side. You can't see it on the stream, but they keep moving the buttons around, like the ones I use the most, and now I have to click a bunch of buttons just to access them. So it's really getting annoying to try to move stuff around in here.
Galaxy says police car decoration. I think the original police car model from the house chapter, I think it's either a toolbox model or it's copyrighted, so something different would have to be done. But hey, if you guys are really up for it or whatever, if Jailbreak ever wants to do a collab in the future, I think there would just be more accessible ways to get stuff from there without having to worry about copyright or stuff like that. Golden
Um,
Plays says metal ship plus shelves. Oh my god. Yeah, imagine like the entire Medora as a decoration.
yeah, people ask
Crazy.
for decorations of like, can you add a house decoration? And I'm not sure what they mean by that because I can't really add a like I don't know
An
what.
entire chapter as a decoration.
Yeah, I can't really do that. I mean, we can add a bunch of decorations, but when people ask for like a house decoration, I
CJ comes in
really
with a
do that.
$5 dono says, "Do you plan to expand the bot menu in build mode sometime? Sometimes I want to set multiple extra skins as bots." Well, you can use the spawn block for that.
Let me see.
Oh, you mean like extra skins? Like, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I
we'll
have it in.
we'll make the spawn block let you use any of the skins you own, not just equip skins, and we'll probably add that to the main thing as well. Just because I know having a skin
Yeah.
equipped can be annoying, so
Yeah.
we'll expand that to any skins that
Really
you
good.
own.
Yeah, that's a really good feature because in my map I have a working crane. So I just take the chain skin, turn it into a prop, a very small one so people can't see it, and then I have it set as my original skin. So it turns the bot into a little crane. So when it hooks a player, it chains them. It pulls them up with a chain.
Okay,
But
check this
yeah,
out, guys.
yeah.
We have the border here. So now we just gotta figure out how we're gonna add the glass under it. Seems like the border actually
It's
It's the
lower.
highest part around it. So we'll move in this part again, and we'll shrink it a little bit. Oh, I gotta scale it now. Yeah, the snap apart feature is really useful, but they just moved it into like a bunch of submenus. So it was a hunt to
Then
find it.
Fran comes in with a dono saying, also, silly question, is there any reason that the long wedge hasn't been removed yet?
We can't really
Oh, yeah.
remove, because if a map uses the long wedge, you don't want to just get rid of it and have someone's map be broken. So it's there just so anyone who used it can still use it. And it's also a little convenient. You might need that and you don't want to scale blocks. That's why it's still there.
Yeah, it originally got added, I think, in 2020, early 2021, when the car event was added. That way the car could go up slopes. Because back then there was a lot of different basic blocks that weren't scalable yet.
All right, so here we go. We have the metal 0.5. Okay, so right now this is pretty good actually. We just gotta add crossover. Not even entirely. Oh, if you look really hard in the main
Oh
game, you'll see a
yeah, it's
little gap here.
separated.
So we'll fix that. I think it's the same though. It shouldn't be too much of an issue. I just have to figure out how to rotate this. So what we'll do is we'll rotate this part, I think 90, no, 45, like this. And probably match the size here. So let me check what that is. Yeah, a lot of work goes into making a decoration from scratch like this. So you just have to rebuild everything.
Yeah. Alex Studio, I have no clue if those NPCs are getting added. The only thing that's getting added right now are decorations. Ninfram comes out with another dono saying, hear me out, the entirety of Inner City Decay and Delirium decoration. Did I cook?
Let me see. Oh yeah, we'll just add intercity as a block. Place it down, and then intercity, and then that's it.
God, imagine the lag the moment you place it down.
All right, so here we have the center part, which is diamond. And I think what I'll do is I'll have it match the, it's a little lower actually, okay, fine. So I think I'll move the glass down a little bit actually, just so it fits nicely. Here we go, just like this. And it should extend into the wall. Just like that. That looks pretty good.
Very good.
And we'll do the same over here. And then should be able to rotate. Oh, I forgot. There are two of them. And they have borders on them, so I'll have to do that now. I'll probably scale it down like this, and we'll copy the same colors. Okay, here you go. We have one. Now we just need to rotate this one. Perfect. Okay, now we have some Z fighting. So we have some options here. We can have one over the other, which would look like this. Which I think it's how it looks in here actually, so I'll just do that anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't look so bad.
Or I can have it connect in the middle so there's no overlap. But I think the easiest is to just do it how it's actually done.
Yeah, just
So
raise it over.
I'll make it very small, like just like this.
Alert was taken. Comes in with the dono saying, "Can you fix click detectors on factory savior endings?"
Oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Um, file a bug report in the Piggy Discord. Um,
Angel comes in with the
but
$5
I'll
dono
note it down
saying,
anyway for the future.
Tank, can you add Z and Susie NPC, make the friendly NPC follow you around like Pony and Docs? And so essentially they're asking for just a lot of Piggy chapter stuff.
I think the follow
Yeah,
NPC is a cool one, and it might be a cool one for the custom NPC, just in case you don't want it to be Pony. So keep that in mind. Anyway, we have. I think I just recreated it pretty perfectly. So, oh wait, hold on. Thank you again for the
good for him.
donation. Yeah, I want to do something for the NPCs like that, but with links, it's only like 1 or 0. There's no in between. So I need to just have a good way to, figure out what does what, and like if a signal should do this or do something else. Okay, this is done almost. I just have to move it back. And hopefully hitboxing should be good because I did it properly. So I can get rid of all this stuff now. And what we have is
Very
we have the
good.
base, which will have collision. I gotta anchor everything again because we don't want that to
The
fall
moment the game
apart.
starts, it falls
I
all
know.
out. Yeah.
Every time. And just because of how this part is, I think I'll keep the primary part. What should we call this? I guess glass floor. Okay, here we go. I have to figure out collisions for this. The reason the borders are smaller is just because if you place these next to each other, you don't want there to be like a huge gap. So this is pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, you can make it accurate. Miki comes in with the dono saying, can you add a we need mouse key skin quest sign?" So it's
Oh yeah.
funny that wait, a sign?
The mouse key stuff is done by I2R, so I don't have control over
Yeah,
the
I2R
campaign
posted a
update.
statement about it this morning. So looking like the mouse key stuff is gonna be happening in 2026. But we're gonna be getting a whole bunch of content from Piggy in December. So I can definitely wait.
Okay, I'm gonna disable collision on everything here, and then what we'll do is turn it on for the base or for the base. Okay, so here we go. We have a floor right here. I'm pretty sure I set this up properly, so it should work. So we're gonna add this to decorations and we'll see. This probably shouldn't be a decoy or a prop, but we'll see.
Ernie, tell Epic Tank to fix tables. I hate when my items are flying. Oh yeah, when you place other decorations on top of the tables, the hitbox makes it look like the items are flying. I remember now.
Okay, so here we go. We have the glass floor.
All right, let's see it.
And this is a half block, so
Good.
or a
Yeah, because
slab.
you could
I
just
think a slab
yeah.
is a half block. So you can
Oh yeah, it
place it
lines up
in,
with slabs.
can rotate them, make like a cool wall. Oops, I just fell. I think with the way it works, you gotta place like 1, 2. Oh wait, I just realized something. Does this look good from both sides? Let's see. Okay, it's okay. So if you place one on top of the other like this, now you have a little more freedom.
That's cool. Yeah, I was hoping it would work more like the slabs instead of it being in the center of one block. I'm glad you ended up doing that.
Okay, what do you guys think
Duobi in
of
chat
the
says,
decoration? You guys like it?
yeah, chat, what do you guys think? I think it looks great. I really like this. Duobi in chat says, add a tank decoration. Tank decoration's pretty cool. Maybe in the future we'll get like some sort of tank event, like the one his concept game or something.
I hope someone has a list of everything I've added so far. I think this was was this, no, this can't be the second thing we added, is it? I think there's more. Okay, so this is done. It works. That's good. We can do another decoration now.
All right. Very, very cool. One of them that I had, if you're not comfortable with doing
Hold
the
on.
ladder, I got a lot of requests for the ladder, but if you're
Yeah.
not comfortable with
Well,
doing
we
that,
just did the
I
helicopter, so
yeah,
it's a
yeah,
pretty
yeah,
good one.
absolutely. Yeah, it was pretty
Thank
good.
you for the donation. I'm pretty sure I added all the old decorations from the live streams. The web, I know the
What
web
about
wasn't
the big
added because
forest
it
tree?
wasn't, the web was not scripted, so I couldn't do that live. So I think it just got stuck in storage.
What about the large forest tree?
That I'm not sure. I have to check.
Okay.
But what else do you guys want? I think that was the second item we added because we did the helicopter, the glass floor. So we'll do 1 or 2 more, and then we'll update live.
Awesome. Super cool. I wonder what the
Oh yeah, the
you
truck
know how
decoration. Forgot about
yeah,
that. Do you
yeah.
guys want a truck? Say 1 in the chat if you want the truck decoration.
Looks like a yes.
Okay. Pretty sure the truck was used in. Actually, I don't even know. It was used in
It was
Metallica or RBB.
yeah. Maybe check Metallica because it's probably more up to date.
Okay, I can't show you guys the map because it's a exclusive chapter. But I'm gonna grab the truck and we'll hitbox it.
Ninfram coming out with another dono says, is there any chance that at the end of the stream we could do a voting like we did for the Insolence Eye to be added? It would be fun and I'm desperate for new content. He ha.
Well, when in those streams I was only adding one, and I was saving the rest. But in this stream, anything that we add, um, will just be will it'll release when the stream ends. So the helicopter, the glass bridge, and now the truck, those will all come out whenever the stream ends. So you don't have to vote. I'll just release them all. And we'll do a few of these, maybe like every 2 weeks or something, if it works out, just so we have more content in the game. But I might do some on my own because doing it on the stream just takes a little longer because I have to make sure I'm keeping up with the chat and everything. Thank you again.
Awesome.
The
Awesome.
donation. The Metallica map. It's actually hard to figure out where everything is in here. Because I think the Lost Book team, or at the time, made this chapter.
Guitar decoration? How would you make a guitar decoration?
Okay, I think I got it. I got the truck. Pretty sure this is the truck. If you guys think this is it, let me know. But I think pretty sure that's the one.
Where did you get that from?
The Metallica.
Ah.
I wonder if we could open the inside up, but it might become too many parts. I'm not sure.
Maybe just. Oh yeah, that's right.
Because some people may not want it to be open or closed. Oh, and then even inside, you won't be able to place parts. So we'll keep it. We'll keep it like this. Just a closed truck, big hitbox. This will be a simple one, hopefully. So again, we
sounds good.
Take a part and we scale it to 4.5. I snap it
Make
to the
it
grid.
recolorable. Oh yeah. I don't know. How would you be able to determine what parts
color?
to recolor though?
Yeah. I can we can do it so any of the white parts or the will become
okay,
colored.
Yeah, that's better.
Everything else stays how it is. It's a good idea.
Very good.
So I think just to experiment, we will make this a little pretty big. For now. And then we'll get the truck. I wonder if there's a center part. Oh, there is. So I'll take the position of this and I'll apply it to the truck. Oh yeah, that's way too big. I completely missed that. Oh, someone reminded me on the glass floor. I'll disable shadows.
Oh yeah. I remember back in old build mode when the drawers had shadows enabled, and this was before the shadow blocks, so people had to place a bunch of them on top of their buildings to create dark rooms. It was funny. Because you join a map and you'd see just the entire map covered in drawers.
A Nor NPC, I'm pretty sure you can use, thank you for the donation by the way, you can use your equipped skin for an NPC, but like I said, we will make it so you can use any of your own skins as a bot, even on the spawn block. So you should be able to do that. If you want one with custom features, it's probably an I2R thing that I'd have to make, but I need them for that. Okay, so I'm gonna disable collisions on the truck because we'll have our own part here for it. Okay, this may not fit perfectly, so we'll have to play around with it.
Chryson says, I meant the one from Pig 64. Which one?
Oh,
Which
I
Nora do you
haven't
see?
played the Pig 64 update yet, but I know they have a bunch of different stages. It's kind of an
The
I2R
real
thing,
sin
but
says
we'll see.
the real sin says when ladder event slash decoration. Well, I don't think it even needs to be an event. It could just be the decoration, and then people could just climb on it. Epic, do you want to tell people why the ladder thing might be tricky? If it is tricky?
Um, oh yeah, some of the bots can have a hard time figuring it out. So if we do add it, I want to try to make sure that the NPCs don't get all messed up. Okay, I think this fits. I'll scale it down a little bit.
Ninfram says, I know you're not taking event suggestions right now, but two events we all need, actually just me, but I'm projecting, are the mop and the ladder, and also, another ladder suggestion, and also a wedge conveyor belt that goes the other way. Oh, yeah, there's only what is it, like an upward conveyor belt ledge?
Is
I
there
don't
no
know.
way?
Something
I'm
like that.
pretty sure I added a wedge conveyor belt.
There is a wedge conveyor belt, but it only goes either, I forgot, it's either it goes down or up, but it's only in one direction.
Can you rotate? Oh, I see what you mean.
Oh, it goes upwards, but there's no downward one.
Wait, are we sure?
Yeah, there's 100% because I recently just built with it. There's yeah, the wedge only goes one way.
Are we talking about this one? I put it in the workspace.
Yeah.
Here, this one. Oh, you mean this one only goes one way?
Yeah, it only goes up. It doesn't go. There's no wedge for going downwards.
How would it go downwards? Like just like
Just the
backwards?
opposite.
Oh,
Yeah. You're literally the same wedge and everything like that,
like
except the
this?
conveyor direction goes backwards.
Actually, I can just
Yeah.
I'll add that in right now actually because it's
Oh,
super
dope.
simple.
Thank you.
So thank you for that suggestion. Okay, my YouTube on my phone is breaking. So like this, yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair. I can do that, and then I'll change the script here to go
Awesome.
the other way. Okay, mini tune fan. I think I just saw that. Colorable spotlights aren't. I think there's
Oh
a
yeah.
light that you can color anyway.
There's
The invisible one.
yeah, but there's no spotlights. There's only like area lights. But build mode doesn't have any actual spotlights. So maybe that could be its own block, maybe like the custom light block, but maybe it's just a spotlight instead. That'd be better,
Okay, so you guys did
maybe.
get away with getting a event in the stream because it's actually really simple. Here, I'll show you guys quickly. So we have the sloped that goes up and then the one that goes down. So up, down. Yep. Okay, that works. Nice.
Awesome. Very cool.
If you go in the middle, okay, nothing happens. Anyway, we're gonna finish the truck and then we'll see where we're at if we have time to do another one. Okay, so we gotta prevent offsets from happening here by moving stuff up.
Yeah.
See,
The
this is a little
dinosaur tech.
tricky. Trying to get the. I have to turn off. See, they keep moving the feature, and it throws me off. Okay, here we go. That looks good, and then we'll scale the top down just enough to where it fits.
There we go. Angela,
Thank you for the donation. The next update will be probably within like 20 or 30 minutes. Whenever I end the stream, I'm gonna publish this. So you have a new update
we'll have,
coming
yeah.
like very, very soon. Don't worry.
Super cool.
Okay, here we go. Pretty sure this is lined up and well enough. Oh yeah, here we go. So what I'll do is I'll test quickly without collisions just to make sure it's good. I don't think we have a truck in the game already.
No, we do not.
So that's easy. Sparky NPC. If you guys want a Sparky NPC, put one in the chat.
That'd be cool. Like a moving death ball. I guess you would have to like maybe give it its own patrol points like Mousy. How would you think that would
I'd
work?
probably just go forward, like a wall.
Would it just like go into the void because it would just only go in one direction forever? Or how would it work?
I'm not sure, but
Yeah, that's
we'll
what I was thinking.
we'll definitely figure it out, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, now we have to make it colorable. So
Super Gamer says, Epic Tank, add the ladder event and my life is yours. Let's see.
oh, it's okay, you guys can stop spamming. I know that you want it now, so keep that in mind. Okay, I'm pretty sure the back will stay gray.
Yeah.
Just because it already is. But then all this stuff will
Can change colors.
Oh, there's a lot of stuff here. Okay. I'm in for a treat.
Yeah, I remember people trying to make their own trucks in build mode previously, and they have to be like a million different offsets and a whole bunch of parts. Now you can just easily, place it in.
Oh wait, I don't know why I'll just select every part that's white. I know this is boring for you guys, but it's how we have to make sure stuff is working properly.
Yeah, you gotta start crying out for these kind of requests even more. You gotta be like,
here we go.
please, Epic, I need this.
All of these parts should be colorable.
Someone said invisible wedges and cylinders. It'd be cool if you could like change the properties of a block with a gate, like a property gate.
Okay.
Let's see.
The truck might be done. I just have to test its hitbox, and then if it's good, I'll give it collisions.
Someone in chat says, please, Epic, I need this. My build mode's kind of blockless.
Don't worry.
Shadow
You're
blocks.
Good. Okay. I don't even know where
it's getting cured now.
It might be at the top. Here, this truck. Okay, that's a
Oh, there it is. It's right.
decoration.
Yeah.
Okay. That looks good to me.
Nice.
Thank you for the donation. Maybe we'll do a poll, or I'll do a poll somewhere where
do you know how to
ask
have a
for
poll?
decorations. I'm not here, just like on Twitter later.
Oh, okay.
So I can get your feedback on what decorations you guys want. I mean events. Okay, the truck looks good to me.
Can you add texture? Are you able to add textures to it, or is it just the plastic?
You should be able to give it. Yeah, okay, that's okay.
Yeah, try it
So
real
if you
quick.
guys want like
Cool. Yeah, you got it.
a rundown car or something.
You can add, yeah.
A little bit Z fighting, but can't really do much about that. Just use plastic and it'll look good. Okay, now. I'll give it collisions.
Someone said at Ernie C3 decal prop block. I suggested that idea to Minitoon on stream, and he thought it was a good idea too. But we'll have to wait and see.
Thank you for the donation, Jam. Okay, so this will be the collisions for the truck.
Pad EM says I need some train tracks. Ooh. I don't think, yeah, there's no Piggy chapters with a train though, except for the Metro, but it's not like a traditional train.
That's like a fun idea, maybe.
Yeah, that'd be
Future.
cool. It'd be cool if, like, in the future, when the roller coaster gets added, you could change the car model. So instead of it being the potato carts, they could be like little boats or little trains or rocket ships to fit whatever you're doing with the map. The whole thing, people were like, "Oh, the roller coaster that doesn't really fit into too many maps." So if you could just change the cars, like the little carts, that would be better.
Okay, now we're gonna do the same thing again here, where I make the primary part like in the center. So down here, okay, something is not right. This is 4.5. It shouldn't be scaling like that. Okay, maybe I just completely messed everything up. Hold on.
Ninfram comes in with a dono saying, "What about a miscellaneous section? You could add items and decorations that maybe aren't in the main game and would give more variety to custom events and maps." I mean, I don't think they would necessarily need their own section. Like, it's not like the build mode item and block sections need to be canon or anything like that. They could just be their own, it could be just a mix of everything.
Oh, a duck might be a fun decoration.
That could be cool.
Okay, I hope I didn't mess this up, but we're gonna find out together. Okay, no, it's not that bad. I'll just fix it. I almost had a new offset, guys. And that would have been crazy. Okay, now I can properly scale this down. Okay. So we're gonna test this and it should work. Okay, truck. Okay, something looks off. Oh, the parts. Okay, I have to hide this, but placement looks pretty good. and I should be able to jump on top of it if I put like a part here. All right, guys, here you go.
Awesome. Ninfram says, I mean, like maybe an item that has no purpose other than being used with item triggers. Items most of the time have an event attached to them, or they work by their own. Miscellaneous would only work with item triggers. Oh, I see what you mean.
Somebody
Could
asked
be,
what the
yeah,
/cube2 command does. It spawns a big base plate so I can quickly place stuff down. And actually, I'll show you guys quickly. The reason it's cube 2 is because if I do cube 1, just cube, it'll lag because this was before rescaling was added. So you can see it places a bunch of parts like this.
yeah.
So it lags a lot. So cube 2 just places one part and scales it. Anyway, the truck has just been added. It works. So I'll fix the transparency bug. Okay, truck done. Now we're gonna do one more decoration and then a small one, and then we'll publish it so we can get this out. So
Yeah.
put your ideas in the chat.
All right, chat. Think of a decoration that has some good utility in the game. What would you guys want to be added in? Go ahead and say it now. Someone earlier was saying, oh wait.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the chalkboard, that's a good idea, but that
Uh,
requires some
engine
scripting,
says
so I'll have to save it.
Engine Plays donation says dinosaur decoration from gallery. Could be neat, maybe. Let's see.
Seeing a lot of trees in the chat. The only issue with the
Delirium.
tree is I have to fix the hitboxes on them. So I don't want to do
Yeah.
that now because I want to be able to update quickly. With the tree, I have to make it so the hitbox is only like the stem because when it branches out, it'll make it hard to
Yeah.
place stuff around it. So I want to add it. I have to do it. I have to fix some stuff to make it work.
Chad, would you guys be interested in the rolling carriage from Carnival? You know the giant circus elephant cage thing on wheels? Would you guys be interested in maybe that or something like that? Could be interesting if you turn an NPC into a prop into that and be this big rolling thing that goes around. And you could actually walk into the cage, unlike the Carnival where you can't go inside it. Any other ideas? Maybe? What do you guys think?
I'm seeing a lot of mall mannequin in the chat, so that might be
Yeah,
a
I'm
fun
seeing that
one.
too.
Let
You
me
want to make it
check
where people
quickly
can.
if it works. Minitoon fan, you can't have an invisible shadow block because then there's nothing to cast a shadow on. Okay, hello?
Yeah.
Okay, here's the mall map, and you guys want
The mannequin.
mannequin.
Yeah, there it is. Are you gonna allow for like custom T-shirt IDs, or are you just gonna have it be paintable?
Well, if you want custom IDs and all that, we're gonna have to save this for another time. Or it could be added after the fact, but
Chad, it's up to you. Would you guys be a little more patient to have actual wearable T-shirt IDs that you can put on these, or do you want to rush it? Honestly, I think it'd just be better to wait. Like that's a really cool idea. That's something that's really
ooh, a
unique.
soccer ball.
I think.
Do you guys want a soccer ball?
Oh yeah. Oh, you should make it an unanchored decoration,
I was
like
just
so you can
thinking
actually move
that.
it around. Yeah, we don't have any unanchored decorations besides the snowball. Yeah,
Okay,
you just make it where
if you
it's
guys
when the
want
game's
a soccer ball, okay, if you want the soccer ball to be anchored like a regular decoration, type 1 in the chat, and if you want it to be unanchored when the game starts, type 2 in the chat.
an actual unanchored soccer ball where you could kick it around would be dope.
Okay, I see a lot of 2s in the chat.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to plan this out. I assume it would have to respawn if it falls,
Yeah, like the snowball.
but we're not going to do any links or anything. We're just going to keep it simple.
Yeah.
Okay, if you guys want, I can try to do a soccer ball quickly.
Heck yeah.
Collisions look good. Okay, you guys want a setting. I think that's fair. So I can have
Yeah.
I can default to decoration, and then we can have a setting to make it unanchored.
Unanchored. Yeah, that's a good idea.
See, I was gonna do something simple. Now we're down this complicated route again.
Yeah, it always leads to something else. Domino effect.
Okay, that is not what I want. We have a big soccer ball. Um,
I tried using the snowball to make like a actual soccer map, but you can't really detect the snowball with touch triggers. So maybe it'll just be roleplay based for now when you have the soccer ball on your guys' maps.
okay, okay. I do want to add the unanchored option. So what we'll do, okay, if you guys are okay with it, what we can do is I can add it right now as an anchored regular decoration, and then in the next update or next stream when we do this, I'll add a toggle. So if you make it true, or if you enable it, it'll become unanchored. But
Okay.
if we do it now without just have it regular, we can push the update out right now and not have to wait a while. So type 1 if that's okay, and 2 if you don't like that.
So summarize it again real quick. Do a
So
short
type
summary.
type 1 if you want me to just add this and update now and add the moving later, and put 2 if that's a horrible idea.
I mean, if this doesn't delay the entire update.
Well, I have to do
Yeah,
some
just yeah.
scripting and then you guys can't see it,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's not that fun.
Yeah. That's why I never do live streams where I'm linking stuff.
Okay, and I promise I will add the. It won't take like 5 months. I'll add the toggle, maybe even
Thank
tonight. I
you.
just want to publish this for you guys because I have to end stream soon.
Thank you.
So hopefully in the next like week or two, or it could be like any day. I'll just randomly add it.
Ninfram says with another dono, what if you make it like the stackable coin, two different items that are basically the same but easier? Are you referencing the oh maybe they're referencing the other
I'm gonna call it a soccer ball. So if you're not American, don't flip out, please.
thing?
Maybe we'll make it translate one day to wherever you live.
Yeah, maybe. Let me break
Okay,
up some of the silence here by looking at the chat. Let's
we're
take a
gonna
look and
test it
see.
now.
Oh, okay.
Just make sure it shows up.
Someone in chat's named Jailbreaking says Osimo gave you a day off. Enjoy it.
Oh yeah, Simo. He's gonna work on some stuff this week, but there won't be a jailbreak update. Oh yeah,
Ninfram. It would
that's
yeah,
a we could do that too. Whatever's
yeah.
easiest. But if I can just do a toggle, that might work. But we'll see. We'll
Yeah,
see.
it'd be better if it was a yeah. Minitoon fan says just a final reminder for linkable turrets. Oh my god,
Okay, don't
yeah.
worry. We'll add linkable turrets.
I literally got to cover those things up with blocks just so that they don't end up firing. And even then, if I put too many, they're laggy. So let me see.
Okay, so
Yeah,
that'll
soccer
be
ball.
it. So can somebody in the chat put like a list of what I added so I can do a little update logging game?
So you got the helicopter, you got the glass floor. You said you were gonna do mannequins, but that would have to be saved for later. And then you did the soccer ball. I feel like you did one more thing, but what was it? Oh yeah, the truck. Yeah, so it's four.
I think skip intro cutscene as an option when you click play is fair. I think I have that in the concept game, which I haven't touched in a long time.
You also have skip piggy timer, but it would just be better if there was a setting where you could set the piggy's spawn
Oh yeah,
timer from 30
we
seconds to
could add a
whatever.
button maybe. So we have the helicopter, we have the
Mhm.
glass bridge,
The truck
the truck. Oh yeah, the truck.
and the soccer ball. I think that was it, right?
So that's four. Oh, and the down slope.
Yeah, that's right.
At the moment I publish this, Ernie's gonna have to run and make a video.
I I have Photoshop open. I've been working on the thumbnail
Oh, he
since
has the
10
whole thing
minutes ago.
already.
Yeah.
And then the downslope, I think. Yeah, downslope conveyor block.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see what the update is. I had this here, and then we're gonna title it decoration update. And today is I think Minitoon uses I don't know. I think we're going back and forth in the date format here, so I gotta make this clear. Okay. So we're just gonna quickly test out the update. Okay, so the update log works. And we'll quickly test what we added to make sure it's okay. So we have the helicopter. No, I'll do it quickly. We have the truck. We have a soccer ball. Okay, I think Ernie left. I'm not sure what happened. And we have the helicopter, which I think is down here. Just like this. We have a new slope, a down slope. So if I stack these, it should go down. Yep, okay. That's good. And then we have, actually, I think that's it. Oh, and the glass bridge. Can't forget that. Thank you, Minitune fan. And Nin fam. If you want Pig 64 stuff, that's kind of I2R. And then Floodlight. You guys really want the Floodlight? We can just add it in the next stream. We'll do the Floodlight. So here's the floor. Everything here seems to be working. I'm gonna add the moving soccer ball, and we have the truck. So you guys can spam 1 in the chat, and I'll publish the update. Okay, everyone do a countdown from 10. In the chat. Okay, and published. So if you join a new build mode server right now, you will have a helicopter, a glass bridge, a truck, a soccer ball, and the downward slope conveyor. So new update right now. We're gonna do more streams like this soon, hopefully, because I know you guys really like them. And that'll be it. So thank you everyone for tuning in and watching me update build mode. Go enjoy the update, and when this turns into a video, in the comments, give more ideas for decorations to do off stream. So, bye.